Hello and welcome to week 12's Jing for CIS 274M XML programming. Jason here. This week we're going to take a look at the lab assignment that I made for my XQuery course. So basically the object of this lab was based on this XML file I made for a fictitious bake sale. We've got all different kinds of baked goods. We've got breads with different attributes of type, prices, quantities. So we got breads, cakes, cookies, all kinds of good stuff. And the task for the lab was basically to build an XQuery expression that would query this XML file and basically return some statements based on querying the file here. So let's just take a quick look at the XQuery file. It's my edit in Notepad. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so basically what we have here is using the flower statement, we've got for the variable in our XML document with the root element bake sale. And for this one, we're going to look at breads specifically first. We want to return anything with that we have more than 10 quantity on hand. And we want to order it by quantity and return the type of breads that we have with the correct quantities. So you can see here I'm using a XQuery engine to kind of assist in this lab. So I've loaded in the XML file, and we've got our XQuery here. So let's go ahead and see what's greater than 10. So if you see here, the result of our XQuery was we have pita breads and brioche. That's more, we have quantity higher than 10. If we want to change it to less than 10, we've got plain bagels. We can even kind of modify it and look at cookies instead. So let's switch gears and see how that works. So it didn't return anything, so we probably don't have any quantities less than 10. And sure enough, when we change the quantity, we have these cookies here that we have a good quantity of. So that was the basic premise of my lab, was just to build a simple XQuery and kind of play around with it. I'm probably going to include this engine that I used in the lab documentation just because it seemed to work pretty well. So that's basically what I had for the lab that goes along with my class. I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.